My name is James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc 2, and I want to tell you about the good things that have happened to me today. It's really only one good thing, maybe two. I've been talking with some girls on some dating sites, and I found an old friend on there, and so I talked to her. I talked to her like all day long. I told her about my dad and all this other stuff, and I told her, we're always going to be there for each other because we're really good friends. And that's a long story, and that's pretty much all you get. But for her, I'm not going to give you her name, just know that it starts with a T. Thank you for finally contacting me back. And you blessed my day. You made my day by just even engaging in a conversation with me. So I want to thank you right now. And her initials are TR. Alright? We go way back. She was my ex-fiance's best friend. So she knows who she is. And if she's watching, thank you. So that kind of made my day that I could reach out and touch a friend that, I had been eluded. I had been worrying about her for quite some while because she hadn't been Facebooking me. And to all my friends, it would help if you guys, haven't forgotten my phone number. And if you have, here it is. 434. I'm not going to do the rest, but I'm going to tell you the rest. 981-6543. And that's for the local people. Now, if it's for any agents also, if you want to make an action movie or a kung fu movie, and you guys qualified to, teach people how to fight, I'm down with that. Watch my videos. You'll see that I'm good. I just can't use my feet anymore. But I can still teach. I can't get paid for it, but I can still teach. So, talking to her, explaining to her what happened to my dad, what happened to my leg, what's about to happen to my other leg, and the bullshit that I've gone through within the last 5 years and some change, I don't regret going to the Army at all. I regret falling in that fucking hole and ruining my life and having to get a hip replacement, but I don't regret the rest of it. I do regret how I found myself in the Army, but I will never forget or regret meeting my military brothers in in fucking Bravo and in Delta. My heart's with you guys. I'm there in spirit. I can't shoot whatever the fuck, but I'm there in spirit. And, to all of you guys out there, man, God bless you, and thank you for being in my life at one point and at one time. And if you guys don't remember me, it's cool. It's cool. I don't remember all your names, but I'll never forget your faces, especially to my boy in Bravo, Workhorse, and Tobar, and my Navy friend, the biggest guy in the room. I can't remember his name. I know he's big and black, so And he gave me a lot of strength to keep going. And to my drill sergeants, Drill Sergeant Robbins, and Drill Sergeant Stoltz, and Drill Sergeant White, I appreciate what you done. Or at least Drill Sergeant White and Drill Sergeant Robbins. Drill Sergeant Stoltz hated my fucking guts. And the same with my drill sergeants in Delta. None of them really hated me. Except maybe Drill Sergeant Aztec Warrior. He might not have liked me too much. His real name is Drill Sergeant Amisqua. And I respect them and I love them all. I missed the Army. I wish I could go back. But I also went in at 37, which was like a dick move. But, broken heart makes you do dumb shit. And I never expected to, be sent home. I expected to make it and go home. So now that I explained all that, and I explained all that to my friend that I had reached out to, and I was thinking, she explained some things that happened to me and why she hadn't been contacting me, and I got her number back, so we're texting or whatever. Don't worry, there's no sex involved. She's a really good friend. She's like a little sister to me, and if somebody does something to her, I'll be willing to break their fucking neck. So, in that regard, I'm hoping that she stays well and healthy, and I'm glad I got in touch with her. So that's one of the best highlights of my day that I can touch back with somebody I haven't spoken to in 3 years. I'm like, God, I'm glad you're still alive. You probably should have tried contacting me a little bit sooner when I tried to contact you on Facebook. Now, I really don't get on Facebook, and I hadn't gotten on Facebook since I joined the military. And I've only gotten on maybe 5 or 7 times. I'm not exactly sure how many times I've been on. I've been on it on my phone a couple of times because I wanted to update people on what's going on, like my brothers, about my father's house, and all kinds of other bullshit that's been going on. And I really just don't want to have, legal problems. So you'll always find me on YouTube. You won't always find me on Facebook. So if you have to leave me any messages, I would prefer you to leave it at the number I gave you, or to leave it on YouTube. Sometimes I check them, sometimes I don't. I won't lie to you. I don't always check it because I don't have time to sit in front of a computer all day. If I did, that would be great, but there's one little problem about my ass hurting after 2 hours of sitting, so I have to stand. And then after 2 hours of standing, I mean, my max standing is maybe 3 to 4 hours. And then my ass starts hurting. All right, so, this has not been cool. In fact, I'll show you guys the scar. No. Don't worry, I'm not going to get naked. But I am going to show you guys the scar. No. So you guys can see that I'm not bullshitting. Hope you guys can see it. Yeah. So I'm not bullshitting about this. This is my beautiful ass. It's a pretty nice scar. No. And it has completely eliminated every plan I've had in life. My Kung Fu career is probably never going to happen now. I don't think a doctor in his right mind is going to say, hey, James, you can go ahead and restart making Kung Fu movies. Then again, if I could get really lucky and I can do it with, I won't be able to do all the hot, fancy shit, then I can be given a try. But the doctors haven't cleared me for anything outside of walking. So, I'm hoping, and here's the hoping, I'm hoping that things will turn around before I have a matching scar on my other side. And that's not going to be cool at all. So, since I showed you guys the scar, you guys, that way you won't think that I'm, bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. There's nothing I would rather do right now than be making Kung Fu movies. For the rest of my life. It's all I wanted to do is just make Kung Fu movies. And I wanted to make Kung Fu movies, so I'm going to tell you guys why I wanted to make Kung Fu movies. I wanted to make Kung Fu movies so I can make money to open up a dojo and teach Kung Fu for free. The movies would sustain my living, so that I can live and eat and wash my ass. Where the Kung Fu would be taught for free. And, no donations necessary. I would never ask anybody for money to teach them how to defend themselves. However, I want to make movies, and so I would probably have to pay substitute teachers. Like when I can't be there, I would probably have to pay them to teach my style. And that's awesome because I would gladly do that while I'm making movies. Like say somebody from Hong Kong calls me tomorrow and say, "Hey, we want you to choreograph a movie for us." I don't know if I'm up to Hong Kong standard. But fuck yeah, I'll take it, And the thing with this, alright, failing in the Army kind of gave me some post-traumatic stress. Yeah, I've had a psychiatrist for it and everything, and henceforth a graphic novel. And I'm thinking about writing another one, because I'm almost done with this one, and hopefully sometime between now and the end of next month, I'd like to finish it. So I'm trying to find out how I'm going to end this damn thing, because I've destroyed everything in Charlottesville, and I have to bring it all back together, and I don't want it to be a fucking dream, because that's been done to death. I want it to still be based in the reality of my autobiographical fantasy. Alright? It's called Love 13. It's an acronym for Legion of Vengeful Enchantress. Alright? Love. And plus, because I'm so unlucky in love, I figure, you know what? Maybe Love 13 might actually put me over the threshold, and maybe I might not be able to make Kung Fu movies. Maybe I can write graphic novels and stuff to make money and to make a living and buy my own house, because I'm not in the best of situations right now, period. So, like I said, having explained everything to my friend I haven't talked to in 3 years or whatever, maybe more, maybe less, not real sure. She knows better than I know, because women never forget. I never forget the bad things that happens to me. And I don't have a problem vocalizing it most of the time, as long as I vocalize it with a legal perspective that I can't get arrested for. Again. Anyway, I really want to make movies to be happy. I don't want to make movies for money, although money does help. Money helps you survive. But mostly I want to make movies so I can be happy. I want to make movies so I can open a dojo, teach Kung Fu, before my face and my age actually catch up with each other. Because I'm 42, but most people don't believe it. But, hey, good Native American genes there. And, yeah, I'll play the stereotypical Native American, whatever. I'll play whatever they want, as long as it's a straight roll. And anything that involves nudity with me and chicks, me and her have to have an hour meeting beforehand, so I know what she's comfortable with, because I have no DC. For those who are just tuning in, dick control. Anyway, it's been been a really bad week. You know, it started off with snow and kids and me trying not to kill kids. You know, and then the 1-year-old nephew of mine fucking up all my shit and balling up my condoms and throwing them everywhere. It's been one hell of a fucking week. Glad this shit's almost over. The sad part about the weekends is there'll be kids. There's always kids on the weekend, you know, and it's a lot of things that I used to be able to do and I can't do. And generally, I wouldn't say it was out of fear. I would say it's kind of out of protecting myself so that nothing stupid ever happens again, which I also explained to my friend, and she knows what it is, and other people who know me know what it is. So I don't really go anywhere. Plus, the weather's been shit. So, I mean, but I am going to see Deadpool again tomorrow. For those who care. Like, you guys really care. I know that my main subscribers care, and I thank you. I thank you. You guys have no idea how much you mean to me, so I thank you. Now, I'm going to end this video and start another one, and then that's going to be it for the night, and then I'm going to bed. Because I'm watching Avengers Age of Ultron right now, so if my head looks away, now you know what I was doing. Alright, my name is James Woods Jr. This is Kung Fu Havoc 2. I love you guys, I'm out. But as my father and I used to say before he passed, and I started it, and he kept it going. So, it's always love you, later, gone.